Hi, so today we're going to do day one of a 7-day program. So this is a chair exercise class designed for beginners, but if you are intermediate, you could just work at a faster pace and you can lift heavier weights and you will get a great workout as well. So cater the exercise class for yourself, do what works for you. Okay, so if you have weights, that would be great. If all you have is water bottles or soup cans or something, whatever you can use to give yourself some resistance, that would be beneficial for sure to build some more strength. Okay, so have a comfortable chair, comfortable shoes, and let's get started. So we're gonna start with some cardio. So we're just gonna bring our feet out to the side. So tapping out to the side, we're not gonna use our hands for the first 3 exercises, and then we'll bring our arms into it to give us more of a workout. So just warming up right now, 30 seconds of just tapping the toes to the side, finding the pace that works for you. So we're gonna do 4.5 minutes of cardio, then we're gonna do our weights, and then finish up with cardio again and some stretching. Okay, so for the next one, we're just gonna tap those heels forward. So tapping the heels forward. If you can, sit more on the edge of the chair rather than back in your chair if possible. So tapping those heels forward, warming up the body. Next one we're gonna do is a V-step. So thanks for joining me today. So tap, tap, in, tap, tap, in. So I'm excited to be doing a 7-day program. I wanted to give you some variety, change it up every day, make it a little bit more interesting. So we're gonna do the same thing as what I just did, but we're gonna do 2 more rounds and we're gonna bring our arms into it. Okay, so hands are going out now. So keeping the arms up, pressing back. So thinking about our triceps as our hands are going back, so press, press. And for the next one, we're gonna bring our hands forward and we're gonna press forward. Okay, pressing forward. So really push those hands forward towards the feet. So find your pace. This workout is for you. You cater it to yourself, okay? Okay, let's go into our V-step. So out, out, in, out, out, in. Now you can pump the arms if you'd like, or you can just use the legs. So for the next one, we're tapping out to the sides again with our arms. Having the arms in the position, bringing them out. So pressing back, press, press. So just follow the timer for whenever we're going to switch to the next exercise. Okay, heels forward and press. So you can make this more challenging as well by using weights if you'd like to. All right, going into our V-step. So step, step, in, out, out, in. Almost done this one. Okay, so if you have weights, grab your weights. I'm gonna show it without weights because I'm assuming a lot of people will not use weights for the first time doing it. So we are going to start with doing singles. So we're gonna bring our arms up. So have your arms up in this position. What I want you to do is I want you to press forward and I want you to pull back. So other arm is up just to give that arm a bit more of a workout. So pressing forward, pulling back. So 30 seconds of this. Press and pull. Now, if you want, you can relax that other arm, allow it to rest. It's up to you, up to what you're able to do. So pressing and pulling. Switching to the other side, keep that arm up if you can, press and pull. And then after this one, we're gonna do both arms. So pressing and pulling. Okay, both arms. So press, pull, press, pull. So really think of there being resistance. Pull, press. So you can see it definitely gets harder as you go along. Okay, having your arms down to the side, bring them both up to about shoulder height, drop the one arm down and up to the side. So thinking, if you want to make it harder, you can think of there being resistance. So pushing up against something that is pushing your arm down. So working our shoulders here, sitting up straight, trying to keep that other arm up to about shoulder height. If it gets tired, give it a break. Last one, switching to the other side, bring that down and up. So look across, just make sure the other arm is about the same height. If that other arm over here is getting tired, give it a break. It can definitely be hard to keep that up when you're just starting out. It's gonna get a break soon by coming down. Last one, bring them both down and up. So just going slowly. Don't wanna go too fast. And if you wanna make it harder, think of there being resistance here. So you're pressing against that resistance, pressing against the resistance again as it goes up. Okay, arms in this position. One arm goes forward, bring it back. So press, bring it back. Check out the other arm, make sure it's in the right position. If you can, keep that arm up. If you need to give it a break, just relax that other arm. So pressing forward and back. Pressing forward and back. Switching to the other side. So press, pull back. Again, looking at the other hand, it may have dropped a little bit, which mine did. So pay attention to that arm, trying to challenge that other arm as well. So you can see my back is straight, trying to sit in a good position. Last one, now both sides. So pressing forward, pulling back as hard as you can. So press and pull back. Now, if this is hard, just go do it without thinking about resistance. I'm just trying to give different choices here so you can make it harder or easier depending on what you're looking for. One more. All right, drop those hands. We're gonna lean forward, bring our arms up, hands are at the shoulders, press one hand back to the shoulder. So think about pressing it up, squeezing the back of your arm as you're bringing that arm back. So squeeze and back, squeeze. Last one, switch to the other side. So pressing that arm back, feeling it in the tricep, press, squeeze. So don't allow your arm to flare out either. You're keeping your elbow close to your body. Okay, both arms. Press those arms back, squeezing the back of your arms and back to the shoulder. Squeeze, squeeze. Press back. And one more. All right, so for the next one is when we're gonna use some weights. So if you have them, grab some weights, water bottles, soup cans, whatever it is that works for you. And we're gonna work on our biceps. So grabbing onto those weights, we're just gonna pull. I'm gonna just show you what we're gonna do. We're just gonna bring one arm up to the shoulder and back down. Okay, so let's go. So one arm, other one back down. So squeeze and down. So just slowly bring that arm up. And when you bring it down, control that weight going down, okay? You don't want to allow that weight just to drop down. Really control it as it comes back down, slowly controlling it. And back up. Switching to the other side. So curl, back down. Squeeze. All right, let's bring both arms up. So squeeze those biceps and down. Squeeze. So we're going to work on our legs next, and then our abdominals, and then we're back into our cardio again. Okay, let's put those weights down. So we've just put our weights down. We're going to go into our leg extension. So extending that leg out, concentrating on tightening that quad muscle and down. So extend and down. Squeeze. So you can see I'm moving my legs slowly up and down. I want to be in control at all times. So squeeze and down. And one more, and then we're going to switch to the other side. Okay, other side, squeeze and down, squeeze. Couple more. Okay, last one. This time both legs up. So squeeze your quads, okay? Squeeze, touch the floor, squeeze. Now, if you want to make this harder, if you find this too easy, you can stand up instead to work on the strength in your legs. Do what works best for you. But that just gives you a more challenging option. Right after this one, we're gonna go right into calf raise and toe raise. So we're almost done this one. Feet flat on the floor, sitting a little bit forward, lifting those heels up as high as you can, then lifting the toes up. So heels up and toes up. And then after this, we're gonna go into an abdominal exercise. So we're gonna sit on the end of our chair for the next one. And we're gonna lean back into the chair, always having a flat back. And we're gonna bring one leg out at a time. So one more of this one. Excellent. Sitting on the edge of your chair, leaning back into the chair, bringing one leg up and down. So working on your abs here. Keep your abs tight. Think about your abdominals working here. So we're going for a full minute for this one. So keeping those abs tight. Breathing in as you bring the leg up and out. Now right after this, we're going back into our cardio again. 30-second intervals, and then you're done and, well, onto the stretching. Almost done this one. Take a break if you need it. Okay, sitting up straight, march out, out, in. So out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Out, out, in, out, out, in. So find the pace that works for you. If this is way too easy for you, then just pick up that pace and it will be a good workout. One more. Arms to the side, under the knee. Now, if this is too hard, the easier version would just be touching the knees like this, okay? If you wanna make it harder, lift up that leg a little bit more. So find the level that works for you. Almost done this one, then we're gonna tap forward. Okay, so tapping forward and punching forward. So tap. You can use the same arm and the same leg, it doesn't really matter, it's up to you. Sitting up straight. Okay, back to march out, out, in, out of those arms. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Can you tell I have to concentrate? Out, out, in. So this is round 2 of the cardio. Okay, back into under the knee or tapping the knee, whatever works for you, okay? So out and under. So if you're going at a slow pace, don't be discouraged. You are here and you're giving it everything you've got, and that's fantastic. You'll only get better. Okay, tapping back in front, so heel, punch. So the plan for tomorrow is a cardio workout with some different exercises than we're doing today. All right. Round 3, so we're gonna march out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Okay. Next one, back under the knees or at the knees. So out and tap. Okay, back to our tapping in front. Tap, tap. I was just about to do the march out, in. So if you want to make it harder, just use weights for this portion. Or go faster, or do a combination of both. Okay, now it's the out, out, in. So out, out, in, out, out, in. Okay, under the knee. Back, under, back, under. So you can get a bit of a stretch in at the same time with your chest here, so stretch back and under. Next one is back to the heel taps and punching in front. Okay, so punching, punching. So finding your pace. Okay, back to the marching. So out, out, in. Arm, arm, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. I don't think you want me to say that throughout the whole 30 seconds. Okay, back under the leg. Or tapping the knee. Whatever works for you. We're almost done, guys. Okay, back to our punches. So punching, heels, punching, heels. So one more round, which is only a minute and a half, then we're gonna do our stretching. Okay, last one. So out, out, in, out, out, in. You'd think I'd be able to get that by now. Out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Okay, under the knee, so out and under. The last one is our heel taps and our punches, and then breathing and stretching. So if you made it this far, congratulations. All right, let's go into those heel taps. So punch, punch. So please write some comments down below. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. I'm open to hearing whatever you have to say. I want to make the classes good for you. Okay, so that is it for the cardio portion. Let's do some stretching. Let's bring the arms overhead, deep breath in, and breathe out. Another deep breath. And breathe out. Let's bring the hands out in front, pressing those arms in front, feeling that stretch in your upper back. Feet are flat on the floor. So really pressing those hands. Now pulling those arms back, feeling that stretch in your chest. If you want to increase that stretch, you can grab onto the back of the chair and lean forward. Otherwise, just bring your arms back. All right, reaching that arm overhead as high as you can to the ceiling. Really reach up. Allowing that shoulder to relax as you reach up. Other side, bring that arm down, reaching the other side up as high as you can to the ceiling, relaxing that shoulder. Bringing the arm out in front, cross the arm in front of your body, pulling that arm in. This stretches the shoulder in front. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. Other side, bringing that arm out in front, crossing in front of the body, pulling that arm in. Excellent. Bringing one arm up, dropping the hand behind as if you're patting yourself on the back. Now press that elbow back. So you'll feel this here in your tricep. Now, if that's too difficult, don't worry about dropping the hand behind. Just push the elbow back a little bit. And if that's too difficult, then bring the arm in front and just press back a little bit. Okay, so find what works for you. Switching to the other side, bring that arm straight up, drop the hand behind, pressing that elbow back. Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. Excellent. Let's just rotate the wrists. Other direction. Bring one leg forward. Now, for this one, I don't want you to reach forward. I just want you to hinge at the hips, okay? So just hinge at the hips, coming down, feeling a really good stretch in the back of your hamstring. Again, breathing in and out. Switching to the other side, so bringing that foot forward, hinging at the hips, coming down. Now, if you can't do this because you're in a wheelchair, you can just bring your leg up, flex your foot, and point your toes. That will also stretch out your leg. This one, of course, is going to stretch the hamstring more, but that will also work. Okay, crossing the legs. So bringing the ankle onto the opposite knee. If this one is too difficult, I find a lot of people have a hard time with this one. If you can cross the legs, that will also stretch out the side. So having the ankle on the knee, if you can, also hinging at the hips, coming forward, not rounding your back, keeping a flat back. So you should feel an amazing stretch all through here in your glutes and your outer thigh, and your hip, your lower back. Bringing that foot down, switching to the other side. So opposite ankle onto the opposite knee, hinging at the hips coming forward. Excellent, bringing that foot down. Now I want you just to do a little bit of a pelvic tilt. So bringing the belly button out, and then I want you to push the belly button to your back. Okay, so bring it out, push it back to the wall behind you. So bring that belly button out and push it back. So we're just working on our lower back here. So if you have major lower back issues, please make sure you talk to your chiropractor or physiotherapist, before doing these exercises. Excellent. Okay, last one, having the hands together, feet are shoulder width apart. Now I just want you to lean forward. Now we are rounding our back. We're feeling the stretch in our lower back. This is a pretty intense stretch, I find. So just leaning forward, holding that stretch to a comfortable position. Okay, do not overdo it, please. For your safety, just reach forward, feeling a nice stretch in your lower back. Slowly coming back up. Feet are shoulder, just bring your feet out a little bit wider. We're just gonna lean over to one side. So reaching to one side. Bringing that arm down, reaching to the other side. One more time. Other side, reach. And opposite side. Good. Okay, let's do 3 last breaths and you're all done. Taking a deep breath in, breathing out. Again. And breathing out. Last one. This time, this time bringing the hands forward. So breathing in and then breathing out. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for day 1. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a great day.